All right, just like the building in Washington D.C. I guess this the memorial or whatnot. It's all the way erected, and it has that point at the end, very Egyptian-like. And what is that? it's it's a worship of the sun god Ra. All right. So in America, you have it today because when you read Revelation, it says that that place, which is spiritually Sodom and Egypt. All right. And that's America was speaking about. Okay. That's why you have these erected monuments symbolizing something, and everybody's just taking pictures and thinking it's nothing. That is extreme witchcraft right there, you know. But he renamed Baalbek to Heliopolis, all right? Baalbek is in modern day like Lebanon, all right? So he went up, over, and a little bit down, all right? In 333 BC, Alexander ran into King Darius the third. Okay, so we're gonna read verse 1. And it happened after Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Cheptium, and had smitten King Darius of the Persians and Medes. Okay, he ran into King Darius the third. This is King Darius the third it's speaking about. All right, and he ran into him at the battle of Issos, if I'm not mistaken, and he beat him, all right? But that wasn't the end of Darius yet, all right? That wasn't the end of Darius yet, all right? Darius fled that battle. He left his family and all that there. He said, forget y'all, I'm dipping. So he's still the king of Persia at this time in 333 BC, but not for long. Now we're going to skip ahead, all right? 332 BC, Alexander the Third went and conquered Syria. Okay, 331 BC, he went into Egypt and conquered Egypt. All right, where he founded the city of Alexandria. Now he wasn't in Egypt for long. He was not in Egypt for long. Okay, he founded Alexandria. He got people to do the architecture for the city, and when that was done, well, the architecture, the plan, the blueprint, he said, I got some business to take care of. That's the Most High working, because he wanted to do this in a quick manner. All right. He did not stay in Egypt long. He went to go finish King Darius III in 331 BC. So 2 years after he had fought him in 331 BC, he went back after him and tried to find him again. Now the second battle between them, between Alexander and Darius, the same result came. All right, King Darius had a larger army. Alexander had a better plan, and he defeated him. And again, King Darius fled away. I can't really pronounce that battle too well, but it starts with a G. All right, now that happened, right? Now King Darius III, after that battle, he was assassinated. All right, he was assassinated by a general and his own cousin. All right, now it's said that Alexander he deplored that, meaning deplore means to regret deeply or strongly or lament over it, because he wanted a fair battle. He wanted to kill him himself, which he would have done anyway if it went down like that. But anyway, that still results in him defeating King Darius, because he beat him twice in two major battles. That he put the crown on his head to be the king of Asia. He took over all that. All right. He took over all that. All right. So in 327 BC, Alexander set his eyes on India. This is what happened. The Indian king decided to, I'm not even gonna fight. I submit. All right. Because his name was big throughout that land. Now I'm gonna keep reading. I said I was gonna go through one scripture, but you gotta get it all. So, and it happened after this is First Maccabees chapter 1, starting at verse 1. And it happened after Alexander, son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Chettium, had smitten King Darius of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. All right. And verse 2, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. Okay, he took over Syria, he took over Egypt, he took over Asia Minor, he took over the Persians and the Medes. Okay, verse 3, and went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, and so much that the earth was quiet before him. That the earth was quiet before him. That goes into another thing when I said he went into India and the Indian king just laid low and submitted with no resistance. With no resistance. Because in so much that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up. Okay? He thought he was hot shit. And verse 4, and he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributaries unto him, tributaries paying taxes, all right? Pretty much a goddamn slave under him, all right? Verse 5, after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Okay, let's stop right there real quick, okay? He fell sick and perceived that he should die. The Most High hit him with a plague or a sickness, okay? Kind of like he did Eddie Long's ass, okay? He hit him, all right? When you research it, he said he went into, he had a high fever for like 10 to 14 days or so, okay? So it was probably like a long, excruciating 2 weeks for him, you know, just painful, okay? All right. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and have been brought before and brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. Okay? While he was yet alive. While he was yet alive. So he fell sick with a high fever. And before his death, he was asked, this was so-called what he was asked. He was asked, who are you going to relinquish your kingdom to? And, you know, they try to make the white man seem so prestigious. So-called white man. So, like, oh, awesome. He said to the strongest. So in turn, they split the kingdom in 4. Now, who are those 4 generals that split the kingdom? That was Cassander. That was Ptolemy, that was Seleucus, and that was Antigonus, if I'm pronouncing that correct. But those are the 4 generals, okay? I'm going to keep going. Verse 7, so Alexander reigned 12 years and then died at the tender age of 32. What they say, he died 323 BC, the so-called the 11th day of June, all right? Verse 8, and his servants bear rule, every one in his place. And those are the 4 generals I just named, all right? So that's just a brief history on Alexander the Great, okay? And just First Maccabees 1 and 1 packs all that information. You just gotta squeeze it out and get that vital information to understand the scriptures even better, all right? So with that, I mean, hopefully some brothers was edified and got a little bit of facts out of that and learned a little something, all right? With that, I want to say shalom, and I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the GMS apostles and elders who rule well, all right? And I want to say peace, love, and safety to all the Akim and the first fruits out there, preaching this word with truth and sincerity. Shalom.